All right. What is up, everyone? How we doing today? Welcome to the stream. So today we are having a bit of a fun stream. We're gonna play some Modern, and that's gonna be great. As well as we are trying to help raise some money for Gamers Outreach. It's a program that supplies kids that may be stuck in the hospitals, terminal diseases, kind of that kind of really terrible stuff, and sets them up with a lot of games to play and makes their stay in a hospital a little bit better. So if you're interested in donating for a cause like that, exclamation point donate in the chat. We'll have that up all day. But as far as the Magic we're going to be playing today, we are going to try out this Sweet Scion Leyline brew. This is not necessarily anything super new, as it's been kind of dominating a little bit, but I haven't really played too much with it. I did a little testing with it off camera, and I think the deck's pretty sweet. And who would have guessed I'm kind of the bad guy here, playing the meanest best deck here once again. I don't know if this is the best deck for what it's worth, but it's definitely up there as far as being in the scope of the competition of best decks. So we're gonna play it. It's trying to do the ley line of the guild pack thing plus Scion of Draco. Combine that to make hexproof really tough to deal with threats and win the game that way. So that is gonna be our plan. So yeah, let's do some battling. Hope y'all are doing well in the chat. All right. So let's battle. Exclamation point donate in the chat if you wanted to increase this timer here. I can't remember if I said that or not. Let's see. Where do I want to put this? Maybe this is best over here. That would make sense. Yeah, let's put this over here. All right, we'll make it a little bigger. There we go. That's perfect. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, Stony. What's up, Elmo? How are you? Hey, Dart Dog. God, we got all the superheroes here. Okay, so I will gladly take the play. Hope you're all doing okay. Okay, we got the ley line, but no lands. Unfortunate. And this deck is not perfect by any means. Like everyone's thinking like, oh, this Scion leyline binding stuff is just insane. But like this deck doesn't mulligan well if you want to try to do that leyline plan, you know? Okay. I'll just head out. I'll just head out. Yeah, who knows, dog? I don't even know if it counts as zoo, but I don't know what to call it anymore, to be honest. All right, so we'll mulligan again. All right, so we have Leyline, but we don't have Scion. We're on the play. So, I mean, I could keep Leyline. I'm definitely getting rid of a land. That's for sure, number one. Now, I could either get rid of Leyline number two and just try to, do the thing. Blue Zoo. Okay, Blue Zoo is pretty good. Yeah. We're definitely going to keep. And we're going to get rid of this. Putting Leyline into play and then just not having access to Counterspell or just get rid of one of the EIs. It's tough because I want to keep all my expressives to try to find Scions. And that's just an easy way to win, even if let's see if we can do any online researching what our opponent's playing. Because if they're playing like Amulet, we definitely want to keep Counterspell, you know? No information on opponent. So all right. This is really tough. I don't think necessarily something needs to be banned off it, but I don't know. I'm still early in playing this. Been expressive. I think it's close between expressive and leyline or counterspell. All three are good. I just love expressive. All right, I'm with you, Stony. I'll get rid of that. Okay, I almost skipped through that too. That would have been by far the best. Okay, so now I have access to all the lands. So I'm gonna play this, and I might fetch up a surveil land, because if we just find Scion, you know, our game plan is pretty solid. You would go Leyline and EI and keep the third land. That's interesting too. All right, so this is probably Yoggers. Yogger Poggers. Oh yeah, I have 2 Surveil lands now. I added a second because I think they're sweet. So we'll get the Hedge Maze. I don't want another land right now. Okay. So we'll take 2, say go. I hope you're all doing good. Happy Friday. Hope you're all doing something fun. I know I'm going to watch a little basketball later on. I don't care about this, I don't think. I'll counter the bigger spells. Watch some basketball later tonight. I'm going to do a nice long stream today. It'll be fun. So it is awkward if they play Gris next turn. Is it? Actually, they can't kill anything if I find a Scion. So it is still just bad, though. I don't think I have a choice. I don't think I can just say go. Okay. So we can go with a big old Kavu or a Subtlety. I'm definitely putting Flood and Strand into play. I think I'd rather have a Kavu in case we draw another land. Kavu's not amazing without Scion right now, but I don't think Subtlety is that great either. All right, we'll go with the Kavu. On 4 Surveil lands, yeah, I mean, it was already stocked to have 3, dog, but I think the Surveil lands are just awesome. I can put another Surveil land into play. Wow, they bin Boseiju and I have a Leyline. Interesting. That was something I was kind of afraid of. Delighted Halfling. Okay, I'll bolt that. Oh yeah, definitely over Temples. Temples are no good anymore, that's for sure. Yeah, I can't believe they've been Boseiju. I mean, it wouldn't have been the worst. Like, I would have unlocked... I could just get my mana, but, you know, if I top deck Scion later, they're gonna regret that, of course. Just imagine if we had 2 more cards. Like, we're at an okay spot right now, and we mulled a 5. Unreal. Oh, I maybe should have bolted right there. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I think I should probably bolt that instead. Hapatra is a pain. Yeah, I mean, this makes it uncounterable. I mean, if I want to counter a Yogg, I have to kill the Delighted Halfling. This is a real choice. Hapatra, if it just deals damage, we put a -1/-1 counter, can put it on another creature. Then they get a Death Touching Snake. I mean, that's good too. Yikes. If I top deck a land, then I can go just Kavu counterspell go, and I would rather have killed this. Do we want them to have an okay Yogg or counter Yogg and let Hapatra stick around? I think counter. I think I want to use my counter spell, so I think I'm going to get rid of Halfling and Cry, maybe. Okay, that was huge. So now we get to go red, green, Kavu, counterspell backup, say go. And now Hapatra can't hit us, so that was lucky. Hey, what's up? Calorian, how are ya? Happy Friday. TGIF. A wall of roots, yep. I don't know how this Yogg matchup is supposed to be as well. Uh-oh. I don't love that. But I don't think I can counter it. Because if I counter it and they go like Soul Cauldron, I'm in trouble, right? Okay, Dirt Dog, that's close. Hey, what's up, Claudio? I mean, if they just have Soul Cauldron here or Chord of Calling, I feel like I'm just screwed. So I feel like I just have to let this happen. All right, I guess I can't sack these lands because they can chord for 4. So I just have to untap. And go from here. Red, blue. Let's go with EI. Oh, now if I find a lightning bolt and they're tapping out for this chord for 4, then I can deal with Haywire and keep the ley line. That's cool. Because they already used this mana, I think. Counterspell. I did nothing of the sort. Well, I guess I'll put this to hand. This here. And attack and loot. No, we probably can't beat another Yogg. That's okay. Boink. Okay, that can deal with Haywire Might. I wonder if that's even more important at this stage of the game. Might still be a Hapatra. I mean, Yogg still just kills me, I feel. Yogg is less impactful now. Huh. I mean, Hapatra getting a Death Toucher now I think is much scarier. So, yeah, I think I got to do that. And let's hope. F6. Don't kill me. Pass to combat. Attack. Hooray. We have a chance. Okay. So with a second Surveil land, what most decks aren't playing, we do have the ability to go get one of them. Upkeep. It's a fine Magic card, but they have Haywire Might. Tough to say no to that one. So I'll keep it. I don't want to loot. Exile doesn't really matter. I don't think they can bring back anything. I guess they have Takenuma, so get rid of their creature. Now let's see if they do anything with Haywire Might. Okay. Pretty smart of them to not do anything. I mean, I guess it just doesn't do much right now. Oh, they play Soul Cauldron too. Yep. Okay, good point. Good point. Good point. Still, I think that's probably the creature I would want to take. Okay. All right, so we have Teamer. So we need white black, which we don't have. So we have to crack 2 lands. Green. Don't really have to do this now, but I'm gonna anyways. Let's take a peek. Definitely not, and probably not. I think we want to just find a counterspell. Find a counterspell, probably win the game. That. Get rid of that. Dang it. That was unfortunate. Okay, now they're at least getting rid of Leyline, so my Leyline Binding is online. That's pretty good. All right, we'll leave this in hand to loot away. We'll say go. Don't love that. I thought they double hit. I was like, how dare you? Now I wonder if we just don't Leyline right now and we just attack both here to shorten their creatures and then Leyline Binding. Not bad. Now actually we can take 2 and Leyline Binding Wall of Roots and attack. I don't love that. I think I just love getting creatures off their battlefield, so I'm going to go for that first play I described. We're not anywhere really near killing them yet, so we just got to minimize their battlefield. Well, that's a magic card. Now, I mean, we can just attack. We can just attack both and it kills this. They do get to keep their creatures on the battlefield then, but whatever. Or I just attack them. They have Boseiju. Okay. Alright, back to original plan. I have 2 mana open for a counter spell. I'm going to make 3 just in case I find a force. Grist. Discard. Discard. Try to find something else. That one I'm going to hang on to. I don't have red, I guess. Because I'm stupid. Still think I should probably just hang on to it. Because I don't think Yogg is even that big of a deal next turn, so I have to discard a card now. Shit. Well, alrighty then. Now I think I actually want to hold up Subtlety. They could kill one of these. Yeah, I'm gonna. Now I can just attack this down next turn. Oh, this is a fun game already. I gotta watch my clock a little bit, though. Play a little faster. Do I want them to just draw a Young Wolf? I know they drew Young Wolf, so now I can actually Leyline Binding this. Alright, respect. Respect. Six. That's kind of a nice little play. Okay. So I'm gonna attack one in loot and one in exile Haywire Mite, because I think that's too much of a liability if they do find a cauldron. Since I can't choose, you know, like, it might be a liability to draw 2 cards if I draw a good card here, like what happened last turn. Shit. Well, I think I'll have to play Subtlety just as a blocker. Hopefully they pre-combat something, you know? That'll be the dream. Yeah, play that creature. Yeah, I think I have to. Nothing. I'll go to 4. Now we do have 13. So whatever they play, they have to chump with. They top deck the Yoggers. Okay. Okay. That is not indeed Poggers. Okay, well, let's do some discarding. I just want to take Yogg off the battlefield because it frightens me to my core. Discard. Territory Copy is a pretty messed up Magic card. Just a 2-mana 5/5 with 2 good abilities. Alright. Dang it, I don't want to discard. This should probably do. And pass to you. Yeah, I ate up way too much time on the clock, though. Way too much. Just for good measure. If you attack with no cards, you can't draw a card, right? Yeah, you have to discard first. I would think. Okay, Yoggers. Stern Scolding. Definitely what these are for. Fable is solid. Subtlety is okay. Ragavans are a card I don't like, and it might be the only card. I guess Forces are slightly weak. Prismatic Ending I like quite a bit. So, and then Pick Your Poison's bad. So it's only Fable as the question mark. Let's see. Ragavan on the draw for sure I want to take out. Force is medium. Like every other card. Except maybe Murktide? Maybe, do I want Force? Probably not, right? And I think Fable's probably better than Murktide as a one-of. Maybe not. I could probably just only bring in one of these Fables. Rest in peace. Yeah, I guess it does shut down the combo. Maybe. You might be right. I mean, if they can't go infinite with Yogg, it's probably not that scary of a deck. Yeah, you're probably right. Maybe just one. Maybe just like this. Keep the one Fable. Yeah, I think I like that. Trying to write a sideboard guide as well in between rounds with this deck for the Patreon. Yeah, I think I like it. On the play, I might bring Ragavan back in, but... Yeah, I mean, it seems mad to me, but it's worth trying. I'm going to keep. Stern Scolding's pretty good against them. Oh, it shuts off Cauldron. That's true. Oh, it shuts off my Murktide, though. I should probably take out Murktide and bring in the other Rest in Peace, huh? That I like. So take out Murktide, 3 Forces, 4 Ragavans, bring in 2 Rest in Peace. I don't know. What do you think, chat? What do you think on Rest in Peace? And 1 or 2 or 0 against them. I think that's very open to debate. And chat, you're so smart, so. Alright. Alright, let's go like this. Yeah, I think zoo is probably the wrong word for this. I think it's called like Bloom. I don't know what this deck's called, is the main thing I'm saying. I have no clue. I don't want to have to use this right now, and then if they drop Grist on me, I feel bad, but I think I have to for a Wall of Roots. Right? Maybe not. Just a wall. Oh, I can't John Mayer right now. I'll get copyright striked on YouTube. Sorry, I should have deleted that. I'm not calling it 5-color generic Ragavan. That's the dumbest name I've ever heard. One Wall of Roots. I can kill that with Bolt later. I don't think I will counter it. So let's just go with a Henge Maze. Yeah, generic Ragavan is the worst name of all time. Blue Zoo, I like that. I like Blue Zoo. All right, now I got this for one of the power hitters. Right on time. No. Stop it. I like Blue Zoo. Blue Zoo's cool. Uh-oh. Yeah. Very stern. Were there just 3 ley lines on top of my deck there? Yes, there were. All right. Well, I will bolt this. I don't have any more fetch lands. Still just going to do this tapped. Blue, green, red. Green, green. You can't go blue, blue, but I can go red, blue, green, green. Oh, that's confusing. Yep. Hooray, I needed to turn off. Well, I don't think I really want to play Leyline right now, so we'll just go like this and say go. Now that we got some counter magic under our belt. Subtlety, pretty much anything. Damn. I mean, that's a Yawgmoth, so I guess I just have to counter that. Yeah, Rest in Peace would be an okay draw, but it wouldn't be amazing. Okay. It's pretty salad. Now I can go Subtlety of play and then play Leyline Binding and then have, or Leyline of the Guild Pact, then have Leyline Binding available. Give me a creature. Okay. Away with you, Wall of Roots. This is a goofy game. Straight goofy has been declared. I think I will fetch with this Foothill. Okay, Boseju's down just in time for me to deploy my enchantment strategy. Alright, something with white mana, but it doesn't really matter. Green, white, red, white. Let's do red, white. Okay, let's attack. Okay, I hate casting this card, so we definitely need a red. Well, here's white, here's red. Blue, green. Okay, it's not that hard, I guess. I'll hold the land in case I get a Fable or a Kabu. Orcish Baumeister, huh? Okay. Well, we might need to leave back the Subtlety from now on until we find a Scion of Draco or something. Alright, so they got one fresh draw off the top. I guess we are still winning this race, so we can keep going. Four-turn clock. They have a three-turn clock. Okay, now we're winning this race. All right. Blue, blue. Thank God this wasn't a Rest in Peace. That would have sucked. Now they're dead on the spot. I don't know about Rest in Peace, y'all. I really don't. Really don't know. Well, I think I just have to Leyline Binding the Young Wolf here. How can they do anything if I get rid of that? Get that Young Wolf out of here. Yeah, Rest in Peace, last time I checked, is not a 7/7 flyer. I'd have to agree with you. You find it against... So would you even play one other Evan? Like, this is how I've sideboarded so far. This is how I sideboarded here, but I'm wondering if I want another Rest in Peace, or if I don't want that Rest in Peace and I'd rather have a Fable. It could be play-draw dependent. Like, on the play, I want Fable. On the draw, I want one Rest in Peace, but I'm not sure. You leave that subtlety alone. You leave that Murktide alone. All right, that's 7. They could shrink it down to 5. Oh, but no untap land. Wow, them putting it down to 5 would have actually been a big deal. Cool. All right, all right. All right, y'all, I got to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Try to kill all their creatures. Can just die to Cauldron Gris, so it's not completely terrible. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know, because that's always my goal when I play against Yogg, is just deal with all their creatures. That's my plan. And go from there, but yeah, it's pretty close. So, all right, y'all, we are raising money for a charity here. If you see at the very top, there's that $1 raised out of 1,000. So I'm gonna show you a little video about what we are doing here. All right, so here is a little promo video of the charity in case you want to donate. You have some extra cash you want to put towards a good cause. Let's see, can you hear this? Yes, okay.
This is a Gamers Outreach Cart, or Go-Kart for short. It's a portable video game kiosk built specifically for hospitals. Created and assembled by Gamers Outreach, each unit helps provide recreation to kids and young adults unable to leave their bedsides. The carts can be disinfected easily and have 360 degrees of movement, making them ideal for transport in hospitals. Go-karts can accommodate a variety of gaming consoles. They also come with wired controllers, a gaming monitor, and are equipped with a lift mechanism that allows the height to be adjusted. Go-karts provide a safe, flexible, and efficient way to ensure patients have access to entertainment during long-term hospitalization. To learn more about Project Go-Kart, visit gamersoutreach.org.
All right, so that is kind of the gist of it, which, I mean, come on, that's just a great cause. If I was stuck in a hospital for all that time, I would want to do some gaming. So if you're interested in donating to a really good cause like that, !donate in the chat. Helps out a lot of kids, you know? When they approached me with this, I was like, you know what? Absolutely. I want to try to do something to help out, you know, as a person having a kid now, if the worst possible scenario would happen, you know, the kind of thing that these kids are going through, at least got to do something to help make their time a little bit better. So yeah, if you got some extra cash, consider donating to a good cause, y'all. For now, we'll keep battling and we'll get it going. That's 2-0 on Yogg. Let's keep it up. Yeah, we're going to play some Modern today. I might do a little bit of drafting because tomorrow the Mox opens. I'm going to play those. I think I'm going to play those off stream. Number one, limited viewership. Nobody really cares, especially with a dead set. Plus, I would like to just do well in them. And, you know, there's this weird pattern I've noticed Whenever I play Magic off stream, I do well in events, and whenever I play tournaments on stream, I do much worse. I don't know, it's just wild. Alright, let's battle. Okay, so we don't have the Scion Leyline God draw, but this is still good enough because we can go turn 2 one of these and turn 3 the other one with a force backup. So, yeah, we'll keep. We shall keep. Alrighty. So we'll start with this. That Kavu does belong in a zoo. No, zoos are bad. That Kavu belongs in the wild. Or in this zoo deck. One of the two. Alright, so this looks like creativity. If I had to guess. So, now we can get our Zagoth plus Sacred Foundry if we want. That's a way to just get domain. Or I could go Henge Maze plus... okay, so I could go Henge Maze plus the Steam Vent in our hand. That would be 3 types. But then I'm pretty far away from the Scion. So yeah, we should just probably go with the good old-fashioned trusted and true dual land plus Sacred Foundry, or tri-land, I should say. Get Zagoth. And then get Sacred Foundry, and you have domain. And then I can just protect from here on out. They could have Reprieve, though. If they have Reprieve into something, I feel slightly stupid, so maybe I should take this a little slower. Reprieve would piss me off. Or they don't have it, though. But then they could drop Fable. Yeah, I don't want to get Fabled, so YOLO. Now, if they just go land go again, then we're put in kind of the same spot, so I don't know if this play is ever right. Okay. So now we'll get a pathway. Now I for sure can't play something into this. Or, I mean, we'll get a Surveil land. So I don't need the white mana quite yet. So we'll go like this. So I want another Kavu. I don't think I do. Alright. Well, next turn we can play something. This turn, we wouldn't mind just casting Force of Negation if they allow us to do such a thing. Okay. Suppose green-white? Now, if they have a Spell Pierce, what am I going to do? That's the real question. Tilt. Probably just let them have this. Then just drop 2 creatures. I don't think this is the thing to pick a fight over. I don't think Fable is just the biggest deal, but my hand's just good. Green, red. Yeah, you know it, Glory Banger. Generic Ragavan's my favorite. God dang it, y'all. What a terrible name. I wish I could pitch this Regavan. That'd be cool. I'm gonna pitch this. Wow. Guess I'll double block. First strike damage. Oh, I'm looking for every reason to play Combo Breach again. It's just not there yet. It's just not there yet. That's why you always got to double block in these scenarios. They tried to get me. I said nay. Regavan can get through the dwarf now, though, which is kind of sexy. Because it has first strike. All right, your go. It's Rainbow Rob coming in with a great entrance. What's up, Rob? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Counter, counter, counter. All right, we're out of gas, though. We countered 3 pretty big spells. All right, let's start with this, I suppose. Pretty sure I want both of those cards. I only have 1 red mana, though. So I guess I want the Leyline Binding top. Top. Dasherino. Get on in there. First striking Regavan. I'm having a good time, Rob. Good so far. Okay, now we'll say go. I do have a pretty good poker face. That's true. Well, I mean, if they have it, I'm still in trouble here. Shit. Yeah, I mean, I just lose. What could I have done different? I don't think anything besides binning both of those removal spells. That's a tilter. Bummer. Don't think I could have done anything different, but this Archon's going to run away with it. Now I have to draw a lightning bolt. Well played, opponent. Well played. Get wrecked, us. Guess if I put the bolt first, now I'd have the Leyline Binding to deal with this. Guess that would be better. Then I wouldn't have been able to attack with Regavan. Tough game. And if I was just more aggressive from the beginning, maybe they never had reprieve, you know? Like, that could have been my spot where I screwed up, too. Tilt. I don't think I have an out. Oh yeah, I'm dead to Ren, of course. All right. I don't have a lot for this matchup. Pendings, I guess? It's not very good. I guess I kind of want Fables just because I'm going to have to take out some cards, I imagine. Like, Lightning Bolt and Subtlety are pretty bad. I guess Subtlety can hit to Fairy. That's reasonable. But that's not that good. Fable on the play is fine. Lightning Bolt's almost always bad. Guess I'd rather just keep a Subtlety. Yeah, I mean, I think this seems fine. Hey! Whoa. Super chatted. Dainty donated 20 CZK. I don't know what kind of cash that is. But was that on YouTube? Okay, I guess I was going live on YouTube. Thank you so much there, Dainty. I appreciate it. I don't even know what a super chatter is, to be honest. So whatever you did, number one, thank you. Number two, what is it? Just feeling giving someone money. I like it, Dainty. I will be the person to take said cash. Absolutely. Or of course, put it in the charity we're doing as well. That's great as well. I appreciate you though. Thank you. All right, this is how I'm going to sideboard against creativity, I think. I save that. Sorry, I'm kind of saving these pictures because this is how I'm going to sideboard. I'm writing a sideboard guide for the Patreon as well. I feel like I'm lacking some cards here. I definitely don't think the sideboard is perfect by any means, but it's still pretty strong. So I'd like to go first. All right. The old Temple Garden in my no green or white pit deck. I'll mulligan. You do have some awkward hands with this deck, I'll tell you that. Okay, I'm going to keep. We're going to get rid of this island. We're going to go from there. Oh, it's check currency. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm learning. That would make sense to me, but I didn't want to say it and be stupid. Now, do I want to keep Prismatic Ending or land? Prismatic Ending is just really not going to be that good against anything, and a land could give me force. Plus, I can discard it either way. I just don't think Prismatic Ending is that good of a card. So we'll go like this. We'll get the Zagoth. This doesn't feel like a great matchup, I will say. Just whenever your leyline stuff is not that good, which I don't think it's very good here, then it's probably not a great matchup, but I could be wrong. What do you think, chat? Okay, that was a good draw. So now what do I play first? I have Domain. Still, the Kavu just hits harder, so. And then I'll play Fable next turn before they can start casting Haymakers. Is there gonna be any discarding I want to do? Yep. Prismatic Ending, get it out of there. Shuffled to the top. Okay, EI is strong. At least it's a blue card, too. Reprieve gets me no matter what, but I guess if I play Fable, Spell Pierce gets me too. It might just be correct to play Scion here. It pains me to not be mana efficient here, but it's probably correct. I mean, if they Spell Pierce Fable, That might be okay too, because all right, I can't resist not being mana efficient, even though it might be wrong. I'm just never going to be able to cast Fable anymore if I don't cast it now, so if it gets countered, fine. If not, I'm never going to cast it, so Reprieve gets me either way. Yep. All right, well, the only thing I'll force here, I think, is Teferi. If they get a Fable, I just think I gotta let it happen. Yeah, I mean, that's probably true. Do I try to Expressive into a land now that I have a blue card? Guess I can draw and just discard something. See what I hit. Yeah, I think I like that. I think it might just be Fable. It's too late now. Okay. That was pretty good. Yeah, I know Leyline's blue. Now I have double force backup. I feel better, and I just play this. Be on my way. So now we have lethal even through a blocker from the Goblin Shaman. That's probably good. All right. Dainty from YouTube says I have to get going because I need to edit a video for my videos. So for now, bye. Hey, see you later, Dainty. Thank you for the super chat. I still don't know what it is for sure, but regardless, thank you. You have a good day. All right. So if they go to attack, they could have Lightning Bolt. Is this a Leyline Binding? Yeah, I'm not going to have that. I don't think I want to block. Why give them an out for Lightning Bolt when I plan to kill them? Wow, I'm a gasser. I'm a gasser. Ah, that was nice. All right, I like that. I like that. Okay. Well, poor lad. Now I wonder if I'm supposed to just have lightning bolts on the draw to just try to interact with their thing, because Ragavan on the draw against a Ren deck is not great. But Lightning Bolt is also not great. The constant dilemma. Do I want Ragavan on the draw against a Ren deck? And I never truly know the answer. I still have the Subtlety in. Was I supposed to take that out? Probably. Subtlety for Teferi, I guess, is okay. Otherwise, it's just terrible. I'll take out one Ragavan. 2 bolts. Very, very, very thought out, meticulous decision. Well, it's better than having 3 Ragavans in hand, y'all. Can I keep this hand, though? Probably not. I could go for a Thundering Falls, but yeah, this is just not good enough. Okay. I'll keep this. Probably just get rid of this prismatic ending. I just keep throwing these prismatic endings away. I don't think we'll be Ragavanning on turn 1, but we'll see. If they don't play a land on turn 1, I think I'll Ragavan on 1. Damn. They found the line. So if I go Ragavan on 1, I could get blue-red and then get green-white for Kavu, then get a tap land and play Scion. Like, I can make all that happen, but I don't think the payoff's good enough, and if they have Ren, which they probably will have, it's really bad. Either way, being on the draw against Creativity just feels terrible. Their deck is so much better on the play. All right. We'll save that for dashing late in the game. Maybe I'll dash next turn if they just leave mana open. Possibility. All right, we'll get the Dream. And I'll just try to attack Ren for 5 before it gets out of hand with Kavu, but if they have Teferi or something, I'm just dead. There's not much I can do, you know? Don't Teferi me, please. I might not even attack Ren anymore, too. If given the option, I might just have to try to kill them. I am, yep. I'll be at the SCG Con. I'm excited. Took the 2, so that smells like a reprieve. Maybe I attack Kavu, play Ragavan and Scion or something. Regardless, I'm going to attack and discard. They have a fetch land already, but yeah, I better. I don't know if this is correct or not. We'll see if we regret this. Gotta be a reprieve, right? So, what if we start with a preordain? I guess I gotta fetch first. So it needs to be a red land. I guess I don't have to fetch first. I can only keep 1 card, though. Blue-white I could get. All right. So let's preordain. I think I'll keep a counter spell. Top. Ragavan. Let's say go. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get a Surveil land. Just pending that an attack. They could play a thing and take 7. I'm here for it. I'm going to force the action. Just keep their permanent count down so they can't creativity me next turn. Don't really want to loot any of these cards away. Maybe the Scion? Next turn, I think I need the Scion, though, so I'm just going to exile. Feels strange, but here we are. I think I get rid of this. Hit him for 7. Green, white, or blue, white. Probably blue, white. Binding. All right, we set this up the best we can. I would have loved if they would have drawn that, but that's okay. If they have Spell Pierce, they still get me. They have Creativity and Pierce, but they do not. Okay. Well. Scion plus Counterspell, I think, is my best bet. There's a Scion. So, I guess this is still lethal. So I can just let this go because they have to take 1 here. Oh, they can just block this. Damn it. Tough, 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 tough. Probably just hang on to these. Yep. That gives me the mana to play around Spell Pierce, which seems important, or I can deduce. That could be the biggest trap ever. I think I just leave Counterspell with mana to pay, or recast it and not be a fool. I can buy followers? Sick! Thanks so much. Banned. I am still a moderator sometimes. All right. All right. 7 trample, so Scion plus Counterspell. Let's hope it's enough. Here we are. If I counter it and they have another one, then they're still having to get rid of both of their creatures. They already discarded one Wear Terror. They could have a Leyline Binding. Well, oh no. Yeah, if they get the Kavu here, that's pretty good. Shit. Alright, I could have chucked this game. Alright, maybe we'll find a force. Well. Alright. Let's hope we don't die. Let's hope I don't perish immediately. They didn't have it last time, I don't think. Waiting for GM underscore 95 to pay costs. Hopefully it's not something really bad. I did not like those cards, Ross. You're right. Pick your poison. Okay. That is, of course, good. But if I'm not dead... All right, they wouldn't do that if they had creativity. So, got that going for us. Okay. I do still have some lightning bolts in my deck. All right, EI. I mean, I think holding up Counterspell is more important here, but maybe not. This is awkward. Because I can't even, like, wait and hold it up next turn. I guess next turn I can cast Kavu, Sego, have Counterspell. I'm in a bad spot now. But I think that's what I have to do. Let's put Ragavan back in the deck. We'll get rid of this for good. It's either go all in on Murktide now, give them 3 draws at either an answer to this or that. Yeah, I can't let them do that. I'm in danger. I have one more Dwarven Mine. Okay. Wow, their land just drew them a card. How lucky. Well, glad I didn't play Murktide. That would have not went well for me. Keeping this back for Ragavan, though. I like that. That means they're scared. They're scared. All right, a land would not be too bad. All right, let's play this. I can Leyline Binding at their end step to play another one. If I don't have to use the old CP. Down to 1. Down to 1 life point. Less than 2. I'm scared. God, the Surveil lands are great in that deck, too. Holy crap. Okay, that could be because they have an Archon. That I would not mind, right? I guess unless they have Archon plus Spell Pierce. Archon Spell Pierce is G to the G. That's pretty good. Yeah. So they have 1 card. I think it's better for me to Leyline Binding than Counterspell. I'm just too far behind on the board. I just need to do something here. I could die to creativity post-combat. Yeah, that's definitely what I want. Then at least I'm kind of ahead on the battlefield and I'm not, and I just have to dodge 1 creativity. Sweet. Okay. Interesting. I mean, this way I can play Murktide, force the creativity. Oh, but if they have Hardcast Archon, God, Magic is hard. They have to block. I guess I just get rid of Force then. Try to hit a land. I mean, I probably did screw up by getting that. To be fair, I needed the mana on the turn, but here we are. Okay. Well, we got a counterspell and a dream and a Murktide. They still have a island, I hope. Yep. YOLO. Must be nice to have dreams, yeah. They're mostly nightmares, but yeah. I got a dream because my life is a living nightmare hanging out with you all the time, Ross. Okay, I gotta fade another 3 draws. Okay. That takes away some outs. That was strange. 3, 4, 5, 6. Only discarded 1. Well, I'm dead. So they have 1 good card they found. So that means they have to randomly draw. Hooray! What did they keep? What did they keep where they're like, no, that doesn't make any sense. You know? Wow. That was intense. That was intense. Why would you keep 1 card, though? If you didn't go for something? Unless they kept, like, Spell Pierce. I don't know. I don't think you can do that, though. I mean, maybe, but... I guess Veil. Would you keep a Veil there? I don't think I would. I think I would still go for it. Because it's embarrassing if that... I mean, not embarrassing, but it's silly, you know? Alright. 2-0. They might have drawn Archon and... Well, they cycled, so that's definitely not it, Calorian, because if they could have just hard cast an Archon... Yeah. Yeah, you could be right, Ross. Maybe discarding both is just playing to not lose, but keeping a Veil gives you 1 out. Yeah. There is a reason to cycle before the Fable, because if you just discard the land, you're free cycling. If you cycle into a land, you could discard that land. You drew 2 cards. You know, there are some ways that it hurts them. Like, let's say they had Archon plus Spell Pierce, they wouldn't have enough mana to cast it, you know? So, all right, y'all, I'm gonna run to the bathroom quick, and then we'll keep going. But remember, we are doing a charity stream today. So if you are so inclined to donate to help out kids that are stuck in a hospital, and you know they get to game. You know, I mean, if you're gonna be stuck in the hospital, that sucks. Least you can do is be able to do some gaming nonstop while you're in there. So consider donating if you want to donate to that kind of cause. Now I'm gonna run to the bathroom, and then we'll keep this league going, y'all. Okay, BRB. Yeah, exactly, JW. All right, we are back. Back to game. All right, let's do it. This deck's pretty good, y'all. This deck is quite strong, I must say. Quite strong. Quite strong. Ooh. It like got so nice out here in Virginia, and now these last like 3 days have just been freezing again. So I was like putting away sweatshirts, putting away pants, like just ready to enjoy the summer months. And then the last few weeks, the weather's just like, well, hang on a second. What if it was freezing every day? What if it was absolutely freezing every single day, every single second, and we just lived in that world now? And here we are. And here we are. All right. We get to be on the play. Maybe we can have a Scion draw, huh? A Scion Leyline draw? Whoa! Alan Bowe! Coming out of the commercial break with a 5-piece? With a 5-piece? Alan Bowe, 1978. The man, the myth, the legend. Who's been rumored to have gifted 155 subs in one Corey B MTG channel? What a fucking legend. Let me tell you. Alan Bowe, thank you for the 5-piece, buddy. Appreciate you. Congrats to Twin Slug, Dom Harvey. Ooh, we got Dom in here, thank God. Virtue 333, Lupo Negativo, that's a sweet name, and Skull the Hulking getting those subs. So, Alan Bowe, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. And this is kind of for Ross too. His favorite show is The Simpsons, so I put this back up for my dropping bombs emote. You know, just 100% for Ross. So y'all can tell me what a good friend I am to Mr. Merriam. Anyone? No? Okay. All right, let's time him out then. Just kidding. Just kidding. Kind of. All right, so we're going to keep this hand. This hand is spicy. Thank you. Thank you. But only if you time him out. Okay, okay. That's fair. Thank you for a perfect streaming and Patreon. Anytime, Alan Bowe. I am here for you, my friend. I'm here for you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the sideboard guide that I write for next. I just think this deck's really nice, so happy to have you, Bo. Alrighty. They mulligan to 6 magic cards. We might just get the bread and butter Zagoth into Sacred Foundry. But that does mean our Sacred Foundry does not produce blue mana, believe it or not. If this is a Ragavan, that might change. Okay. Well, now let's bolt the hell out of that, and we'll get 2 lands that make sense. So Steam Vents and Breeding Pool? Steam Vents, Breeding Pool, does that make sense? I can't get Domain with 2 lands that all entered untapped, so I think that's my best bet. Start with Temur. Get that out of there. I might actually get green-white. It's kind of awkward, but it plays around Lightning Bolt, which our opponent's probably on, like, Murktide, right? Is there any way to get a land that produces blue mana, lets me cast Kavu, and makes Kavu a 4/4? I don't think there is. Mostly because the only lands I can play are Temple Garden or Breeding Pool. So those are my only choices. Thanks, Garvit. I love it. Okay, so it's all about, do I care to make this Kavu a 4/4 to avoid Lightning Bolt? And I think I should care. I think that's a big deal. I can't cast a lot of my spells if I do that, which is bad. So maybe was I supposed to bolt... Was I supposed to do Sacred Foundry breeding pool. I was probably supposed to do Sacred Foundry breeding pool, huh? Then I could at least EI. Yeah, that was wrong. Trioming and pre... No, because then if they just go land and have Counterspell up, I feel really silly. So, yeah, I just fetched the 2 wrong lands. The breeding pool, Sacred Foundry would be so much better right now. So instead, I'll just put my tail between my legs and hope my 4/4 tail is strong enough. And double bolt. Flame slash. Flame slash me, please. Damn it. Well, I think I try here. Obviously, I'm going to feel terrible if I brick on land, but 3 cards. I'm lucky. Not that lucky. I mean, I definitely have to keep breeding pool, and I probably don't keep this. Not lucky enough. Yeah, I mean, that could be game breaking still. Maybe I shouldn't have did that. Obviously, in hindsight, I wish I didn't. Bottom the breeding pool? Yeah, I know. I am a coward. Okay. Well, now it's that position where I'm pretty sure they just have a counter spell. But I definitely want to play into it. Cost 4. I could cast Murktide here. Could EI. Okay. I thought there was a chance maybe they wouldn't counter that because I could just have land 4 Kavu. Fuck. At the end of the day, I do just have a lot of creatures, you know, so I'm more of a sorcery speed deck. This is definitely how they get back into it. Yeah, if I just would have played that Kavu, this game could have been so different, you know? Wow. Well. Um... 5/5? Just old Brazy B? Hooray! If I could have made it a 7/7, I would have. Brazy B. Well, at least I didn't put all of it into it. This is such a tilter. Okay, well, I guess I go... I guess I just say go. Guess I just say go and cry a little bit. Me, JW, me. I need lands. Okay, your go. One Triome would be so good. Yeah, I kind of wish I could have Counterspell for that, but I think it's better than taking 3 more. This game has gone poorly. Stupid Murktide. Right on time. Okay, so there's no way for me to get an untapped Black Source. So there's no way for me to creature plus do anything meaningful. So I guess I just go like this. I go Zagoth. And Scion. And I have Leyline Binding. But like Unholy Heat now just wrecks me. They've gotten to the point. Okay. Yep. Guess we'll do this now. Okay. So we'll try this. Say go. They know I still have a Murktide. Yeah, it's definitely a close game so far, Eric. It's another Brazen Borrower? How many petty thefts do you have? All right. Did the thing that had to happen so I can avoid instant death. Avoiding instant death is good, but now they can just EI me into oblivion. This Temple Garden sucked so bad. Honestly, this game is completely different if I just get... I guess Sacred Foundry would still kind of suck. Do you have an Unholy Heat? God dang it. Well, I can make a gigantic Murktide and hope they don't have another one. Right on time. Yeah. I don't want to EI for lands. All right. You get more EI. Oh, shit. Huh. The old win the game strategy, eh? Bold. We're dead. That is a good Magic card. It feels way less cool when it's on their side than when it's on mine. Yeah. Interesting. Wait, they can't petty theft, right? I'm surprised they didn't start by just killing Murktide. Wait, they can petty theft? Huh. Well, that sucks. That sucks. Easy, easy. Yeah, and don't forget. Oh my god, my dog's going crazy. As why each day. My dog, gotta love him. As YEHD just put in the chat. Remember, we are doing a charity stream for anyone who wants to get that going. All right. It's not the surveil list. No, no, no. This is just Murktide with Underworld Breach and Murktide, right? I bet they split 2 and 2. Oh my god. Upstairs, Henry. Upstairs. Go, go, go. Oh, that crazy dog. That crazy dog. Yeah, it is. It's not quite that many days, but Henry's meter is like hours. So, you know, once it hits 2 hours and Henry hasn't been chased around the house, his favorite activity, then he goes crazy. Then he finds a chicken, he finds a squeaky toy, and he runs around and wakes everyone up until we play with him. It's a good boy. Okay. Oh, I miss having 4 bobble triggers. All right, maybe we can still somehow win. I need to start drawing cards, I guess. Okay. Can't imagine I'm alive. I'm dead to a quick, small breeze. Yeah, I'm just dead. All right. They got me good. We drew quite badly, I will say. All right, what cards do I like? I really like Fable against them. Really like Fable. I don't think I like Subtlety. I can beat their Murktides with my ley lines, I think. I like it a lot better. I just cannot stand playing Tribal Flames in my Magic deck, and even Stubborn Denial I don't like, so it was mostly a product of I hated that deck, and I like this deck. I guess Pick Your Poison is probably pretty good, huh? Then I definitely don't need Subtlety. I probably wouldn't... Oh yeah, Rest in Peace is probably fine, too. Yeah, this is tough. Pick Your Poison, like, is obviously good against Murktide, but I guess Murktide alone. Yeah, that's not that good. Maybe bring in some. I definitely want Rest in Peace and Fable. I probably don't want Force in this kind of attrition battle. Yeah, I don't know about this matchup. It might be tough. But if you ever get Leyline Scion going, they just cannot win, so. I guess DRC too, yeah, that's right. Maybe it's just this. These 4 for Fable and Rest in Peace keep Pick Your Poison out of it. Because Bolt hits Ragavan and DRC. I think that's better than Pick Your Poison hitting Murktide and DRC. Bolt's just a better split card in this, I think. So yeah, I think that's all I want. What do you think, chat? I hope I get the trophy too. You and me both. Yeah, I think so too. Incoming, about to lose to Murktide. Maybe I should take out the Murktide, but that's okay. We're going to leave it in. All right, maybe we can finally get a Leyline Scion draw. Tilt. We got a Leyline, and if we had 2 lands, this would be great, but we can't just expect Ragavan to live. I'd keep this on the draw. I'd keep this on the draw, but not on the play. Okay. I'm going to keep and get green-white. So I can play Thundering Falls first, or I can... Yeah, I want to play it first. I think I want all 3 of my lands. So I probably just get rid of Leyline Binding. For now. You like Prismatic? I want to bring Prismatic in on the draw, Ross. On the play, I want to be a little more proactive. Ugh. I just, every time I see these cards, I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. And I probably should keep it, and I think I will, but plenty of games where I play it and still lose, but yeah, here we are. We'll keep it. Not going to play it on turn 2, but it'll be a little bit later of a play. Because I have a lot of removal and I have a very proactive hand, it came between the land, expressive, or leyline, and I don't know. I mean, it could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure, but... So they see the Rest in Peace. And I'm not going to play it, which is going to make them want to hold up a counter spell for a while, but I think that's fine. Now let's get the land that was awful for us last game. Let's just keep compounding our mistakes, you know? You have a subtlety? Wow. All right. I mean, I'll still keep it. It's pretty wild. So now they could easily just have a Spell Pierce number 2. They pitched it pretty quickly. I think the safest play is just playing a Kavu, tap land, go. So I'm going to do that. I just cannot get Spell Pierced here. The game just ends. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Attack. Shrink these. It's going to be tough for them to get a creature in the yard, I feel. Honestly, it's going to be tough for them to get a land in the yard. Harder for creatures, though. Surprisingly, that Blood Moon normally is very, very good, but the old fabled sideboard strategy can be pretty good. Unless their last card's a bolt. Jerk. Well, at least it wasn't a bolt. Okay, land on top. Don't be a creature. They Delirium, I'm pretty dead. Okay, they kept it. Murktide? Oh, just gives them more looks at Delirium. There it is. Okay. Shit. Well, I can take no, I can't take Delirium. They hit a creature too. Damn it. Alright, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose in frustrating fashion. Oh? Well, now I think I have to draw a discard. I really would like a land drop. Dang it. Doesn't really matter if they have it. Regardless, I'm dead. Now, just being one against a deck that has a lot of reach is not great. Okay. Looks like we have one draw to bolt. This was a tough, frustrating match. I just don't have many ways to beat Blood Moon. Oh. Well, we have outs. We got a couple scenarios that can happen now. One, we can find a removal off their deck. Two, we can EI into something. Land and bolt. Oh! It's happening. Eggy Benny called it. Now just pass. Pass, yes. Are we doing it? Are we golden gods? Okay. Now. Dash. I'm only gonna attack with Ragavan. Dress down. Okay. Guess I should have attacked with Fable. I was not playing around to dress down. Hey, what up, Emma? How are you? And I took their bolt. They needed to kill me. Okay. Yes, I would like to discard some cards. Dash. Okay. I suppose I'll cast that. Preordain. Bottom, bottom. Six. If I put another Fable out, it's the same. Okay, it's the same clock. Because I'm going to clone one of these tokens. So yeah, we might as well EI. Okay. Now we'll say go. This is wild. I can only attack for 8 next turn, so they get another turn. That bolt was supposed to be my lethal. We are golden gods today. All right, I guess if they have counterspell, then they could still get out of this, but whatever. I cannot believe it either. This was outrageous. You know, being a skilled gamer is not easy, you know? Counterspell backup? All right, can I Fable plus still pay for Spell Pierce? It looks like I can. Or I try to EI. That seems better. Okay. Now I have double bolt with counterspell backup, and they have one card. All right, I think I can go for it. Wow. That is my plan against Blood Moon for what it's worth. It's just ignore it and draw Fable. Yeah, but pick your poison isn't even that good though, you know? Like, because I won't have green mana by the time they Blood Moon me, so it just doesn't work out that way. Yeah, we don't have a forest. We don't have a forest or a plains, so maybe that's just wrong. But I don't know, this is the mana base the lists have had. I added a land, I added a Henge Maze, because the Surveil lands have been awesome, but I think I'm just gonna YOLO it. No, it is your fault. No, I'm just kidding. It's all good. All right, let's get a Scion Leyline draw. We haven't done it yet this league. We have not done it yet. Exactly, I got Fable. Oh! All right. We are doing it. Now I can turn one Leyline if they go Ragavan. We're doing it. But now I think, you know, Blood Moon still shuts down Leyline. It's all about layers, you know? The mirror. It's very good against me. Okay. We'll go like this. Shit. I mean, I'm going to keep this on top now, but I meant to maybe fetch a basic first. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh! Oh, ID every game. Okay. So my island will be every land, huh? Interesting. Okay. Now, do I want Ragavan? That's cool. Okay. That is cool. I don't know if I do want that Ragavan now anymore. They probably have a counter spell. Whatever. Yo, what up? Yep, that wasn't great. Yeah, I need them to play stuff. Yep. Yay! Boo! Ugh. Guess I want Kavu. And I just bolt them off my island. Feels bad. Kavu does try to dress down, yeah, and we did see that already. That's a good point. Maybe I'm just supposed to take Counterspell then, but I have such a bad hand, I think I have to risk it. Maybe I just don't cast anything here. Yeah, I'm not going to leave this value on the table. Maybe. See what they do. I bet they sided out Blood Moon with what they're doing. Yeah, I don't, whatever. Well, let's hope they don't have the dress down. Counter draw a card for 2 mana. So, nothing I can do about it. Chris Son to the future. What's up, Larson? How are you, buddy? Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble. I need a Scion. Yep. Or EIs, of course. This isn't going well, I will say. Oh, you just got more EIs? Okay. Yeah, just keep casting Expressive Iteration. That's only fair. It's only fair. Yep. All right, I got one more Surveil land. It drew me a card. How busted. All right. Dress down number 2, and I'm just GG. I think I have to drop from the league if that's the case. Well, no, I'm just kidding. That was the ultimate tilter, though. I just got Cryptic Command twice in a row. Counter draw. It's probably not worth it to cast it right now. Try to draw a counter spell or play it next turn. Ah, yes. The Expressive Iteration strategy. Could cut away their free information, but doesn't really matter. Okay. Let's try to preordain. Bottom, top. Preordain. Bottom, top. No way they have 3, right? Okay. Not as bad. Only got spell snared. I mean, they just have to have something, right? But whatever. Maybe they're flooding. Hopefully they don't have another subtlety. Okay. I mean, gotta keep it. I don't think I can Leyline Binding this one. Gotta save it for Murktide. Maybe their hand is heinous. Annul. Wow, this... Our opponent does not want to lose to this deck. That's multiple annuls. And 2 dress downs. I'll take one more hit. They're drawing lands. We haven't drawn a card in a while. With them putting it back on top. We're doing it. Guess they can just unholy heat, but whatever. Okay. All 4 EIs. I guess they have drawn 12 more cards than me. What a wild game. Oh, they still only cost 1. I get it. Okay. That one just doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay. Yep. Sick Ragavan. Think I got time. Here we go. I mean, I figured Murktide was a close matchup, but I knew this combination. They can't beat it if it's on the thing, you know? I cannot believe we won that match, y'all. Holy shit. That was epic. That was epic. Let's go. Wow. That was insane. That was absolutely insane. All right, y'all. To cool down from that, we have a bounty to show. All right, let's check this out together here. Let's see. Can I full screen this? All right, let's check this out. All right, let's check this out. This is Watch Boys Kills World. I haven't seen this, so.
This feels important. This is the whole plan.
You cannot go in guns a-blazing. Security's going to be airtight.
Deeply confused.
And wasn't that the guy from Bob's Burgers? Wasn't that the voice of Bob's Burgers?
Take down an entire squad
I did do that.
Is that the same guy, John Benjamin?
Slight exaggeration.
with his bare hands.
Definitely not true.
Oh no, did we freeze? 59. Sorry about that, I must have lagged out. Yeah, it's the same guy, okay.
You forget
My
you
fiance is a
control
huge Bob's Burgers fan.
Not exactly how I planned to go.
I was a huge Archer fan too, so we
Deal with them
combined.
accordingly. And lights.
Shit.
R-rated Looney Tunes on acid was their quote.
Read my lips.
You petulant little shit.
This looks awesome. This just reminds me of The Boys, you know? Which I love that series.
Repeat the mantra. I am an instrument shaped for a... Damn it.
Yeah, I loved it. It was so good. I went through it in like 3 days. I loved it so much. Okay.
You gotta admit that was cool.
Well, that's coming to theaters pretty cool. Or pretty soon. Pretty cool. All right. I'll check that out. I'll check that out for sure. Okay, thanks for checking out that trailer. Okay. So, we're going to play some more here. You should YouTube it. It's 20 minutes long and worth every second. Should I YouTube it right now? You think that would be good? Okay. Give me 1 second here to change these settings back. One second. Okay. 1 second. So many buttons to click. All right, get back in the magic category. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Yeah, I'm gonna run to the bathroom quick. But before we go, remember, y'all, we are doing a charity stream. So this little thing up in the top, that is the charity we're doing this for. This is Gamers for Giving, and they are raising money to help out sick children in the hospital, so that they can game. They have these nice, cool go-kart things, these portable gaming systems that they bring to hospitals. So if you're interested in donating, here is the link, !donate in the chat, and you can find out how to do so, okay? I know everyone at the foundation, plus all the kids, would really appreciate it. I'm gonna run to the bathroom quick, and then we'll finish this league. BRB. All right. So let's get back to this. I cannot believe we won that match, y'all. I can absolutely not believe that. I can't wait to watch that back. It's gonna be a good YouTube video, that's for sure. Okay, let's put this back in the corner. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. 3-0. Trying to get this sweet, sweet trophy. All right, sounds good, Ross. Take care, buddy. We'll see you tonight. Ross and I and our other buddy are going to go watch Clark just absolutely crush women's basketball tonight against UConn. It's going to be fun. I had so much fun watching that LSU-Iowa game. It was just incredible from both teams, to be honest. Like, they were playing insanely good basketball. Let's go UConn. Yeah, I don't really have a horse in the fight, except I love watching Clark play because she is, you know, just awesome. So, yeah, Ross is from, where is UConn from? UConn's just going to go the complete sweep, huh? They're from Connecticut, right? All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I think we'll have to mulligan this. Yeah, that's pretty unplayable. Yeah, I mean, it looks like the men are going to win, right? Like, they have just been dominating. Okay, I'll keep. And we'll just put back the Thundering Falls. I'm probably going to fetch it up right away, but yeah, we'll put back this. We'll Leyline. If I ever get lower than 5 and I don't have Leyline Scion, I usually just bin them, but here I think this is fine. Green-white Surveil Land. Definitely the least loved out of all the Surveil Lands. A Grief? What in the hell? Whoa! Well, I can't do anything about it. What in the hell? Oh, Living End. Okay. Well, they're going to take my only good card. These are not good against Living End. I'm scared. I also don't know what the hell our opponent is playing. Is this a known modern deck? We're gonna find out. Okay, we'll say go. We got 2 Surveil lands, so we can do a little library manipulating. I've been liking the second Surveil land this league, though, I must say. It's just Bant now for Ardent Play. Oh, that makes sense. Well, it's gonna beat the crap out of me, I think. Okay. I thought it was all the, like, Blood Braid Marauder. I guess everyone gave up on that right away, huh? We'll keep that. So it can't be at instant speed now, which is very good. And we got 2 Rest in Pieces in the board. That should help. They just put creatures in the graveyard the old-fashioned way now, huh? Okay. Counter it. They pitched a Living End. So that's 2 of their Living Ends. They probably play 3, right? All right, upkeep. I guess if I draw Force, this is stupid. Yeah, just because if I draw Force, I'm going to actually just get an island here and say whoops. Yep. Now if they Living End, I just don't really care, right? I just kill all the creatures. I can take it. All right, let's do a little surveilling. I like only want counter spells, I think, but I know I don't want lands or more removal. Ah, didn't want that either. It's going to be a strange long game, I have a feeling. I'd agree, JW. And there's that other 3/1 creature that, like, when you have 4 types in your yard, then you cascade. I've played against it a couple of times, and I have lost to it before, so I don't think it's, like, a terrible deck, but Living End definitely lost the most, I feel. EI? Now Living End is pretty good. Hey, Amy the Amazonian coming in with a gigantic raid. What's up, Amy? How are you? How are you? Fellow Uno competitor at Twitch Rivals? I mean, that's the main thing that we're both most well known for at this point, I feel. Just professional Uno players, no big deal. Amy, how fun was that? That Twitch Rivals was such a blast. Welcome, everyone. Today we are doing a charity stream, first and foremost. So if you feel like donating to a good cause, to children in a hospital so they can game and stuff like that, you can go !donate. And then also, we're playing some Modern today. We are 3-0 in this league, trying to 5-0. And that's about it. That's the lowdown. You're caught up. Hey, what up, Mikey? How are you? All right. I feel like I don't even know what I want. Want to see you cast a ley line? Which one? I got options. That was a tilting draw. I'm gonna have to cast Leyline Binding pretty soon on this Shardless agent. Feel like I'm wildly behind, even though I'm like not that behind. Okay. That I can Leyline Binding. This is where Fable really comes in handy when you draw these extra copies of this terrible, terrible card. For content? Yeah, there we go. I'm pretty close to the point where I just have to say I'm dead to Living End and just kill both these creatures. But that is not quite yet. There we go! Now we're online for the charity. Let's go. Did I have 2 of those? No, that's just my alert. Okay, sweet. Anonymous donated 50 bucks to the campaign to get it started. Yes. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you to the anonymous donor. All right. Good. I was hoping we were going to end with $1. That would be not ideal, y'all. Not ideal at all. So thank you so much to that person. All right. Okay. Gotta get something here. Expressive Iteration's probably my best draw. Just to get 2 cards, or Counterspell is fine. 5 mana. Scion. So if they go Subtlety, that's bad. Also, if they just Living End... Am I just dead to Living End anyways? I think I am at this point. So I might as well just play like they don't have it. Otherwise, I'm dead. And this could be a Subtlety that I can actually beat. It's still good, but I can beat it. All right. I'm going to put this on top, and I'm just going to bolt this now. If they Living End me, I think I just can't win anyways, so I got to give that up. So I almost want to Leyline Binding this, but I don't think it's quite worth it. So I think there's some world where they like play land 6 and Generous Ent or something. Or they could also just Subtlety me again. Let's see. Subtlety me again seems to be what's looking like is going to happen. Guess I'll go like this and this in case I want a Flooded Strand. I got a Scion. And a Dream. Scion and a Dream. Well, thanks for everyone hanging out from Amy's channel. Appreciate y'all being here. Oh, I hope I don't have that stupid setting on where you have to, like, wait to chat. I accidentally had this set last time, and I don't know if it goes back to it. No, I don't think so. People that are not followers can message right now, right? I don't have that stupid setting on. Dang it, another one. Well. Okay, thanks. Just making sure. Just making sure. I had that set up, y'all, for an embarrassing amount of time. I'm talking 4 years, where you had to follow first for like 10 minutes before you could say anything. Number 1, I didn't even know that was a setting. Number 2, I did not want to have that setting on at all. That was quite silly to me. So, yeah, that was how I had it set up for about 4 years of streaming. No big deal. All right, so I can't beat another Subtlety. That's true. There probably was some benefits to it. Like, yeah, I mean, not getting spammed and stuff. I guess I did get spammed today. Where they're like, oh, you can buy followers type things, you know? We can't beat a lot right now. But you know what we can do? We can cast another Leyline. All right, let's hope they don't have another Living End in their deck. Yeah, we can't beat that. All right. Well, we drew embarrassingly bad. It's my story. I'm sticking to it. Okay. So I definitely want Rest in Peace. And yeah. That's about it. Don't really care for Subtlety. Fable is fine. But not amazing. All our counter spells are great. Force of Negation is just MVP here. Lightning Bolts are bad. Well, no. Leyline Bindings are bad. Bolts are a little bit better, I guess. I sure was wondering when we were going to die. Well, wonder no longer, Mikey. Wonder no longer. All right. I guess I just sideboard like this. Take out the absolute unplayable cards. And leave the creature, which could be fine. All right, I'm also building my sideboard guide after this, so I'm kind of doing these and writing them later, so sorry about that for the kind of annoyance. All right. Sideboard guide for my Patreon for anyone who's interested. I think this is the next deck I'll be writing about, so if that interests you, come on in. Water's fine. I don't think I want anything else. They probably have pick your poison or whatever against me, but I think that's fine. All right, I'd like to go first. Yeah, sounds great. Territorial Kavu seems awesome if I can get that in early. Just start eating their stuff. Num 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 num. Do you think Fable is better than Sub? Well, yeah, definitely, right? Yeah. Did I not have that? Yeah, yeah. I think Fable's much better. If I can go like Fable and have Force up, and then I can discard creatures or something, that's always spicy. So I could just go blue-red here, the Surveil land. Yeah, that seems good. I've been having fun with this deck, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's my favorite counterspell art there. Giant beardy face. Giant beardy face, huh? It's a nice name. All right. Okay. I don't love that. This is sponsored by MH2, basically. Yeah, you're right. I mean, this is the card I want to keep. I hope they don't take that. Well, it will have more MH3 cards when MH3 gets printed. That's for sure. Oh, yeah. Every matchup's about grinding. No, that's not true. It's not true at all. I was just about to play Pretty Ricky's Grind on Me song that I play every time I start comboing with Grinding Station, but I forgot I'm streaming on YouTube. I can't get DMC striked. Okay. I'm fine with that. Okay, they kept their card. They enjoyed it. All right. Yeah, let's get the falls. I think so. That makes sense. A lot of cards I would want to keep and a lot of cards I wouldn't. And I think Island is one of the few I don't want to keep. Just not a land that helps get the Kavu bigger. Not something I'm interested in. Okay, there's a Scion. All right, now we got the Kavu. Start getting that going. We have Force for one thing. It's nice, though, that they can't go, like, end-step violent outbursts. You just never have to worry about that anymore. That is a big deal. Well, I definitely want to draw a discard. I don't have a great play right now. Let's get rid of the Scion, I think. Plus, having creatures in the yard, that could be meaningful. Okay. Now I need Teamer, so I need black-white, which is not possible, so I can't cast Scion. I could Murktide, put a sad Murktide into play. It's not the worst. And then force pitching this. Or I just EI, try to find better cards. That seems better. Yeah, but the same thing, Bull, 55 is, if you're on the draw, it's like the opposite, you know? Do I have a favorite format right now? I don't know. They're all pretty okay to me right now. There's nothing I really hate. There's nothing I really love. The most cop-out answer possible. I would say limited. Murders Limited was probably my favorite at the moment. Well, there we go. Let's pick that one. I'll get a Bolton. I need red-white anyways. All right. I have a plan. Not a fan of this cube. I haven't tried it yet, but it doesn't seem popular in the sense that, oh. Well, I mean, countering this, I think is perfectly fine. Yeah, definitely. Doesn't seem great as in the 64-person events just never fire, you know? I think it's 2, JW, and I think you can only play 2. Because I looked at the mana base, and I tried to think of every other combination that I could play, and with the fetch lands being Wooded Foothills, Scalding Tarn, and Flooded Strands, the only 2 that you can get from all of them is Henge Maze and Thundering Falls. Every fetch lands gets any of those, but like blue-white doesn't get got by this. What other ones would we want? Green, blue. Yeah, green, blue works. Red, white. Okay, I guess red, white could get got too, but red, white's just bad. I think you need to have blue. I think they need to be blue, and they need to be able to get got by every fetch land. So I think these are the only ones. All right. But to be fair, JW, nobody was playing the Henge Maze on the list that I saw. So I don't know if maybe it's bad or whatever, but okay. So if I dash, it's a 2-turn clock, plus I can rest in peace? Unless they have subtlety. I don't think it's worth it, right? Otherwise, it's still a turn 2 clock if I just cast it. I could discard Scion. Well, let's just make sure this resolves. All right, and let's see if this resolves. Oh, I guess they can still just Living End, right? Yeah, that was stupid. If they just Living End, I lose my creatures and I have nothing to cast, so I shouldn't dash. Or I shouldn't cast Ragavan. Yeah, alright. Yeah, at least it's ardent play and not the 2/2. Big mistake. Ragavan, if I just left it to be dashed every single turn, I don't think I can lose. Yep. No, I can't cast this yet. This costs 4 right now. Now I can. I'd have to get Zagoth. Guess I didn't have to get it, but still, if I didn't dash Ragavan, I could have dashed, then played Scion, presented a lethal attacker. If they deal with that, then dash Ragavan again. So huge mistake on my part. Yeah, easily could come back to bite me too. Yeah, they'd be at 4. Now this next Ragavan would put them to 2. Yeah, I was just playing fast. That was sloppy and loose. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Have no fear, though. Fable is here. Fable's not that good with an empty hand, but it's playable. Now they can start just casting creatures. Maybe. Can't cast that one, I guess. I will try to attack down Teferi, I think, because it can go up to 3 and bounce before I could kill them. They left the card on top. Why would they leave it on top? Okay. I don't mind that. They do have forces. Lethal threat. Oh, it isn't lethal, but a big threat. I don't see any Force of Vigor, but they have Foundation Breaker. But honestly, Rest in Peace, it's already done its damage. Okay. I'll still have to attack Teferi. Well, I don't want to discard that one. So they probably have one living end, right? One living end left. These were all revealed. This was exiled, or these are exiled, right? Yeah. Exiled. So 1, 2, 3 living ends. I mean, they probably have one more. These are just revealed. Yeah. Okie dokie. Here we go then. Alrighty. So they have Force of Negation, they have Foundation Breaker. I don't think I really can change anything. I wish I had more cards that were better in this matchup, but I just don't. It does happen a decent amount of times when I don't have enough cards to take out. So maybe I need to restructure the sideboard a little bit, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll keep. I don't think Subtlety is good, no. It's good against their plan B, but it's not good against their plan A. Ragavan with counterspells is good, though. For Grief and Foundation, you might be right there. But I hate subtletying a Grief. That's just bad, you know? We ride. All right, let's get blue-red. Zamonkey. Ragavan's always been good against Living End. It's always been the best card, you know? They trying to find subtlety? I would love for you to subtlety that Ragavan. Don't love that draw. But it's monkey time. All right, say go. Yeah, and that's usually how it works, Violent Outburst. Also, RIP, Violent Outburst, you know? I'm sorry you got banned. Is that why you're hanging out in chat? Because you can't play games of Magic anymore by being banned? RIP. But we're all glad you're banned, okay? I'll speak for everyone. All right. Are they going to go for it? Ardent Plea? Okay. I'm going to cast Counterspell, but... Or I'm going to cast Force of Negation. Yeah, I guess I cast Force. I'm still usable in Legacy, I swear. All right, I want to get blue-white, I guess, or blue-green. Blue-green might be a little bit better. Counter that. I would like to hit your Teferi off a Ragavan, please. Pretty please? You'd let the Teferi go? Maybe you're right. Yeah, because I can attack it and then bolt it, huh? Well, I would like to cast that, but I cannot. Yeah, maybe you're right. Then I don't get a treasure, but yeah, that's not the biggest deal. Yeah, you were probably right. That's probably a little overzealous. Well, I have the opportunity now. And I think you're right. I probably should. All right. All right, so let's get one of our Surveil lands. Find more hate. I guess if they have Force of Negation for the Bolt, that is the Punisher. Damn it. We're going to lose because of this, aren't we? Shit. Well, now I think I have to try to hit a Teferi off their deck. Yeah, mistakes were made. I mean, I put second bolt in the yard because I thought I would be able to just kill Teferi there. But I mean, yeah, the either letting Teferi resolve or not putting bolt on top, the combination of those just cost me the game. Yep. We'll blame Spell Skittles. We'll blame Spell Skittles for sure. Damn it. They're like, Battlefield isn't that intimidating. I mean, it's still going to be enough, but barely. Just barely. And if I get a Scion or something, I mean, they're going to stack my deck. Yep, that was a big mistake. Everything I chose to do, big mistake. Also punishing to have bolts over Leyline Binding. All right. That was my bad. I screwed that up. Tilt, 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 tilt. All right, y'all. I got one last bounty to show y'all before we play our fourth round. All right, let's check this out. Another movie trailer. I love watching these. Sorry, looks absolutely terrifying. All right. Check that out if you're interested. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have any plan to check it out as of now, but you never know. All right, is the Commander versus scheduled now permanently on Mondays? Or is it still Wednesday? Or is the Monday episode? Yeah, that was a one-time thing. It was because it was on April Fool's Day. We did our little prank. I thought it was funny. And man, were those decks terrible. Yeah, no problem. Now you can't sleep at all. Man, were those decks just awful, though, that we played. The OTJ episode, go check it out if you're interested. But man, Magic cards have come a long way from playing what I'm playing now in Modern to the classic Odyssey, Torment, Judgment Magic cards. We tried our best to make Commander decks out of OTJ, and, like, it was impossible. There were not enough good playable cards. Power creep has come a long way, I must say. All right, let's play for the next round. Honestly, we should be 4-0 there. I screwed that up pretty badly. If I wasn't going to counter it, I probably should have kept that bolt, or maybe I just should have countered it. Either way, if I did either of those things, either countered it or kept the bolt on top, I was going to win. And if I countered it and binned the bolt, I still would have won because I would have found a second counter spell. So I played very poorly that game. Oh, Bosch. We're getting odd. I'm going to mulligan this no lander. Honestly, I haven't really looked yet, Domebringer. My plan is to really dive into the set tomorrow and Sunday and really get ready for the Pro Tour. All right, it's an Obosh deck, so it's got to be aggressive, right? So I'll keep. We'll put this away. Yep, Living End still the best deck. That's a fact. Not really. You know, I've always been tempted to do a card review, but there's so many other good ones out there, and I just haven't had the time to do it yet. One of these days I will. But every time a new set comes out, I'm just so busy prepping for the Pro Tours that I usually don't have time. But yeah, Post the Gamers for Giving link. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we're trying to raise money for them, so absolutely any kind of connection you want to make. Absolutely. Okay. I think I am going to put the falls on the bottom. Start with this, because then I could go Zagoth Triome and Leyline Binding and Bolt something. I'm in for it. Yeah, around new sets, I do get very busy. Corey and Monty one. Honestly, that would be awesome. Monty and I came up together into the pro commentating world, and we got to commentate this not the last RC, but the RC before. And like we talk, we bounce ideas off each other. Most of the time, we're the two experts when it comes to the Pro Tour. The expert, as in the expert role, you know, like the play-by-play and expert. So they have us, you know, kind of talk about the format. So we work together closely behind the scenes a lot, but we got to work together in front of the camera for the RC, and we just had an absolute blast. So yeah. Hey, System Magic coming on in with a raid. Welcome, welcome, everyone. No, Rhinos is banned pretty much, yeah. Yeah, he's a really good dude. I love Monty. Really, really awesome fella. I'm a fan. Okay. So, no one drop. Might be a burn spell. If that's the case, do I just put this into play tapped? Yeah, we might go off the rails if it was me and Ailey, but that'd be fun too. Shardless Rhino, man, all the banned cards are in the chat, huh? R.I.P. All right, what do we want to do? Well, I'll have turn 2 domain regardless. Zagoth plus this. I'm just thinking, how do I want to get domain? And if I just want to play Kavu, then I can't defend against this. So I'm going to give myself the option and do this. Okay, now I'm happy I did this since they did nothing with their Obosh deck. I mean, one Punisher that they can do is just Blood Mooning me. But whatever. Blood Moon me to death. Double bolt this, untap, Blood Moon, I'll cry, it'll be great. If I had a way out of getting Blood Moon, I would maybe play differently, but I don't. I don't have a Plains in the deck. Okay. I'm fine with all this. Now I can just hold up. Well, now I'm really okay with it. I still probably just want to hold up Counterspell for a turn. But maybe I just want to preordain. Stupid Sacred Foundry. Magic is so hard. Okay, that was awesome. That was ideal. Okay, so top top. I'm not going to get the second card, so I don't know why I really topped it, but whatever. Green, white, blue. It's got to be blue. Blue and untapped. That means it's either steam vents or breeding pool. We'll get the vents. We got more red. I guess Scion isn't that good. But maybe we can back it up from here on out. It's quite strong. Hey! Yes, Gimpy coming in with a donation to the charity for 50 bones. Gimpy MN, hell yeah. Nice job. Thank you. And all the kids, thank you as well that get to do some gaming. I hope they wheel in Magic the Gathering. You know, I know PlayStation games, Xbox games, that's cool. I want them to just wheel in, you know, a nice old school computer and start teaching them some Magic the Gathering as well. Magic Online even, not even Arena. Thank you, Gimpy. Really appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Okay. Well, I don't think I can attack now. Now I can. Yeah, Chandelara. Yeah. Get him started on Chandelara. Get it in the right order. All right, that's funny. Okay, so green, red. Let's go with this. I'm gonna attack. Chandelara 2 win. I think this is Chandelara 2. Oh, there's the card. Okay. All right, we got a game plan. I dare you to double block this first striking Ragavan. It's about time Ragavan got some more keywords. It did not have enough. It needed first strike. Just to make it playable, you know? That's incorrect. First strike damage? That was not correct. Don't recommend. There were a lot of blocks you could do in this scenario. That was one of them. Not one I would recommend. Yep. Flame Slash? Flame Slash is actually really good against me. That's not cool. Flame Slash. Okay. All right. Let's get it on in there. Got a card to discard this time around. Territory of Kavu is a nice Magic card. I'm a fan. And it was like only $1 card. I was kind of shocked by that. All right. Honestly, though, their Pyromancer here kind of locks me down. But they're in bolt range. Not me. I think the Tribal Flames version is awful. You ever like have that card in your opening hand? It's terrible. And instead you can counter stuff. I tried both versions, Spell Skittles, for what it's worth, and I absolutely hated the other one. Yep. All right, I think I'll just counter something. Yeah, this is usually not my style either, to be fair. I feel like we have very similar tastes in decks most of the time. This one kind of just had to play. Had to try it, and then I just kept winning with it, and I'm like, all right, we'll keep it alive. Obosh to hand. Blue, red. I guess I could go red here in case I draw or I have a counter spell. Do I have a white land to fetch in case I need to? Yes. The Scion of Draco strategy, eh? I'll play that. The Scion of Draco strat. Okay. I want my Fables in case of BMing. Pick your poison for Blood Moon only, so I don't want that. Stern Scolding. I mean, countering a Seasoned Pyromancer for one seems cool, but outside of that, not very good. I don't want Subtlety. Murktide's a little slow. Counterspell on the draw might be too slow. Is that crazy? Is that cray-cray? I think I like it. YOLO. I did learn a trick today, thanks to Twitch chat, that if I do have a Leyline, it layers shut down my... No, Regiment's fine. Layers shut down my lands, even if I have Leyline, but if I fetch up an island, that island can be any land, which is pretty cool. Keep. I've been changing things slowly but surely. Like the 21st land was the main thing, so I am sure that it's not perfect for what it's worth. No, I don't think that's true. Because if you go Blood Moon and then I play a Leyline, all my non-basics tap for mana. So it is layers. That's how I understand it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's layers. Yeah, if I play it afterwards, so if I have a Leyline in play, then they Blood Moon me, Blood Moon works. Then if I cast a Leyline, Leyline works. You know? Well, no. I'm saying, what I'm saying originally is if I had Leyline in play and I have a basic, the basic will still be any color, is what I was saying. Yeah, same with Dryad, 100%. Okay. So we'll go like this, we'll say go. Yeah, timestamps, that's what I meant. Yeah, all that is correct there, Bash. Now I wish I had Counterspell. Zagoth. All right. Well, I'll just lose to Blood Moon. I'll just accept loss. It feels like a moon. Ah! Okay. Cool. Yep. At least now I can get the island. Ooh. All right. Is there any way that I wait a couple of turns? Probably should, right? Yeah, probably. I should go end step, Leyline Binding, whatever they play, then Leyline, then Scion. It's better than them just having one Flame Slash, which I know they have. All right. It's possible to cast it. 1, the red, the blue for the island, 2 treasures. Bingo. Okay. Now, I think I will... Honestly, they don't have land. I kind of want to just get rid of the Fable. Goblin does make treasures. Yeah, all right. I always hit the shaman in this situation, but all right, I don't need the island just yet. So if I get blue, that counts for blue, then white, then green, then red. So I want red. I loosely did the math on counting this, or casting it, I should say. Blue. White. Red. Black. It's felt pretty good. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was definitely getting island for sure. It's felt pretty good. I finished up a league before this earlier today where I finished 5-0 as well. And I think we could have been 5-0 for this one too. So that's probably pretty nice. Okay. There's some BM. But Scion still costs 2 here from my understanding. So who cares, right? Now I can just cast most of my spells in my deck anyway. So Blood Moon does not really matter now. I can't pending this, but... Agreed. It's not like you just crush them unless you have the draw. To be fair, we have not had the draw of Leyline, play a turn 2 Scion, win. Because that truly does just win most of the time, but... No, it doesn't. Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. I think they are all land types, but they only produce red. I actually don't think... I think if I didn't have an island, it still costs 2. I could be wrong, though. These are a lot of questions I'll be asking judges before I play. Yeah, that's a good point. It does say mountain, but this says lands are every type. I don't know, y'all. I really don't. I wish I did. I'll know after next weekend. I'll tell you that. If I end up playing those, who knows? This one is all land types, though. So by the way it looks right now, these are just mountains. This is every type. Every type gives it this and makes it cost less. That's what I'm assuming. I know. I love having 3 Fables in the 75. I hate having anti-Blood Moon cards because whatever deck they're playing, the anti-Blood Moon cards are only good against Blood Moon. So if they either don't bring in Blood Moon, probably doesn't happen, or they just don't draw Blood Moon and they draw the other half of their deck and you're stuck with that, it feels terrible. But if they go Blood Moon and you go Fable and you just give them the middle finger, that feels good, you know? That feels real good. Okay, we got a 4-1. I feel like this was a what could have been 5-0 if we didn't chuck it. That's for sure. If we didn't listen to Spell Skittles, you know, Spell Skittles has been trying to derail my tournaments for years. You know, to regain the throne of being the best Breach player. You know, like I should have saw this coming. Spell Skittles has been derailing me for years. You know. Yeah, that bolt play was not good. Nah, just kidding. Spell Skittles. Spell Skittles is the best Breach player as well, so I concede. I concede. All right, that was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. Okay, what do we got? 6:05 already. Dang it. Yeah, I actually have to end the stream already. So, one last push, y'all, for anybody who wants to donate to this charity. We're trying to raise some money today. So far, we got 101 bucks. So big shout out to those 2 donors. You can go through that link if you want to donate some cash to a very good cause. You can do that at any time. They're doing a little campaign over the weekend, so feel free to check that out. I don't have time for another league. No, I gotta get some stuff done before I go watch some basketball with Ross a little bit later. But hey, y'all, this was really fun. Thanks for hanging out. This weekend, I don't think I'm going to be streaming as it's the Mox Opens. There we go. Spell Skittles coming in for a last-minute donation of 10 bones. Spell Skittles, we appreciate you. You the MVP. Thanks for donating to a good cause. We love you here, buddy. But yeah, what I was saying, I got the 2 Mox Opens this weekend. People really don't care about Murders at Karlov Manor on Magic Online too much anymore, to be fair. You know, plus the value you lose when you're streaming is a lot worse. And in between rounds, I just want to like go over cards, you know, listen to limited resources if they're out yet, you know, just kind of get ready in between rounds instead of being entertaining in between rounds. So I don't think I'm going to stream this weekend for those Mox Opens. But next week we'll be back for 1 week of final prep before SCG Atlanta. I'll be in Atlanta next weekend doing the backpack stream. I'm trying to do 3 different decks. This is probably going to be one of them. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to play Gorios as well. I'm bringing this deck as one of them. And, you know, we'll just see. We'll see. I might do some other stuff. We'll see. But yeah, that's going to do it for me, y'all. So let's shout out the sponsors as well. First up, we got KMC. If you want to check out their Hyper Phoenix sleeves that I use all the time on the backpack streams, the blue and the red ones are awesome. The black ones are fine as well, but KMC has said they're looking to improve the quality on those. They stick just a little bit. So I very much recommend the blue and the reds. They're the only sleeves I use these days. And if I wasn't hashtag sponsored with them, that's still the sleeve I'd be using. So yeah, big shout out to KMC. I love those guys. Use that promo code CoreyB. Save yourself 15% off. Next up, a relatively new sponsor joining the team. Started in April, but I'm going to be representing Heavy Play Products here at the Backpack stream as well. Super excited. I got just a ton of them here. I got all their play mats. I guess one's green. I was thinking you wouldn't be able to see it at all, but I got all their different colors of their play mats. They're magnetic foldable ones. These things are sweet, y'all. If you haven't seen them, you're going to see them on the Backpack stream, but they fold out to just giant play mats. Plus, they got really cool deck boxes and cool dice, magnetic dice as well. So if you want to check out the Heavy Play products, use that promo code CoreyB, and that'll save yourself 10% off at checkout, and it helps support the stream. Really cool products. Can't say enough about them. Last but not least, we have Mana Traders. If you want to rent any of these decks that I've been playing, maybe the one we were just playing, you can use that promo code CoreyB HOT for some hot loan percentages off. So save yourself 10% off that if you're interested. And then, of course, I have a Patreon where I'll be putting up my sideboard guides for the deck I'm going to be playing at SCG Atlanta next week. So if you're interested in getting in the Patreon to get some sideboard guides, coaching opportunities, ask me any questions you want, any of the features that my Patreon has, consider joining the Patreon today. Sideboard guide tier or higher for the sideboard guides, naturally, pretty self-explanatory there. And last but not least, I got a YouTube channel. I got 3 videos to post. I gotta actually do some editing after I'm done here to get some stuff up online. So if you could toss me a subscription while you're here, I'd appreciate it. Plus, I've been streaming on YouTube as well, doing a little multi-streaming these days. So feel free to do that as well. So, all right, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging, and we'll see you all a little bit later, okay? Peace out, friends. All right, y'all, we're gonna head to my favorite foul mouse streamer, Poxy, after this. See y'all later, okay? Peace.
But fucking what would be good? Blood